The hardest thing for entrepreneurs to learn to accept is that it's okay to fail. Failure is actually part of your best learning curve. In Silicon Valley, it's part of the culture that people who make mistakes learn from those mistakes and then go on to try again. That's almost a badge of honor. And the next time you pick yourself back up and you go on to say, okay, I'm going to figure it out, think about your team, because nothing is done by a single individual. It's done by people selecting the right people on the team, getting them on the right seats in the bus. When I think about many of the companies that I work with today, I work with entrepreneurial companies and CEOs who are putting their teams together. They're trying to learn from those experiences. You want to get the people who are able to feel comfortable with each other, but at the same time get beyond their own comfort zone, because you won't be able to break new ground, to think of there's got to be a better way. There has to be a way of solving a problem differently than it's been solved before, or why start the company? And that team really only becomes effective and grows and deals with the challenge if there's a high level of trust between the team members and if there's complete transparency of information. Back in the world of imperial corporate America that I grew up in my early career, you were only given enough information to get your job done. Today we know that sharing information, giving people the chance to see all parts of a business, that's part of the strength of a business. So it all comes back to willingness to try, to make mistakes, learn from those mistakes, willingness to push the edges. All of the real innovation takes place at the edge of new technologies, the edge of change. And looking at those niches can someday turn into the major markets that we have today. Think of companies like Facebook or Twitter or Zynga. These companies didn't exist just a few years ago, and yet they reflect the type of culture that's existing and possible today, where people can share, they can do things instantly, and suddenly you can see these businesses scaling to a size that would be unimaginable if someone were trying to design those companies a decade ago. So we know that new things are going to continue to happen, new opportunities will open up, that entrepreneurs have a chance to do things that have never been done before. But it will only happen if you've got the courage to go out and make mistakes, pick yourself up, and go on and try again. And that's what separates entrepreneurs from people who want to have safer careers in their life.